Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Right now on 10 News at 6, racist remarks caught on camera at a Taco Bell go viral on social media.
It's sweeping the floor because he is black.
What the person who filmed this video has to say about what happened and the response from the restaurant's corporate headquarters.
The governor signed a new law to remove mask mandates in schools, when it goes into effect, and why some health leaders agree it's time. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Brittany McGraw.
And I'm John Carlin. Our top story tonight is one you'll only see on 10 News.
A Taco Bell in Lexington is under fire after a video of a manager making racist comments towards an employee went viral.
10 News reporter Alyssa Ray spoke with that employee and is working for you tonight to find out how the franchise is handling the situation.
A TikTok from a video inside this Taco Bell in Lexington has gone viral with more than 730,000 views. Today we spoke with the employee who took the video and says he's since lost his job.
It's sweeping the floor because he is black. It's mopping the floors because he is black.
A TikTok showing a Taco Bell manager making racist remarks towards an employee has gotten the attention of social media.
My video wasn't out there. If I didn't have a video and it was just hearsay stuff, I don't think nothing would have happened. I think I'd have still been out of a job and they'd have still been working there happily ever after.
The employee who took the video, who we'll call Leonard to honor his request to remain anonymous, says he was sent home after the video was taken and told not to come back the next day as scheduled.
She told me I can leave. I said I'm not leaving until 11. That's my usual time that my general manager put on there. She said, well, I don't need you. So we had words back and forth about me leaving, about me not coming in tomorrow, about how she didn't need me.
Since the TikTok went viral, Leonard says his family has received death threats.
I also got a threatened message from a number saying that they was going to kill me and my kids, and to hope that I keep the same energy when I'm holding my kids' lifeless bodies.
I went to the Lexington Taco Bell to see if anyone would speak with us about the video. They declined to comment, but corporate released this statement, quote, "We take this seriously. Our franchisee who owns and operates this location immediately addressed the incident in line with their policies and has informed us that the person seen in the video is no longer working for them." As for Leonard's employment, he says he was fired because of the video, but has since been offered his job back. Leonard called the local police about the death threats. They tell us they're investigating. In Lexington, Alyssa Ray, 10 News, working for you.
Meanwhile, the days of mandating masks in public schools have come to an end. Governor Glenn Youngkin signed a bill today ending the statewide mandate.
10 News anchor Lindsay Ward joins us in studio with the campaign promise now signed into law.
It's been 188 days since former Governor Ralph Northam mandated Virginia students wear a mask in school. Today, Governor Glenn Youngkin signed Senate Bill 739 into law, allowing children to take them off.
We're on the path to getting back to normal, and here is part of our path.
With lawmakers, parents, and students by his side on the steps of the Capitol, Youngkin, with a pen in hand, signed his name to a campaign promise.
Children have not only suffered learning loss, they've suffered relationship loss.
He says this move is about restoring power back to parents. Come March 1st, parents will be able to opt their child out of wearing a mask to school. Youngkin signing his name to end the mask mandate makes him the latest state leader to lift COVID-19 restrictions as case numbers continue to decline. While health leaders say data hasn't shown much of a difference between schools with mask mandates and those without, during her weekly update, New River Health District Director Dr. Noelle Bissell said she supports moving away from broad mandates and leaving it up to individuals to decide what's best for their families.
I think where we are with our cases coming down, I think our children being of the lowest risk, and I think that the data showing that the curves really didn't change that much, and for all those reasons that I mentioned, it really is time that now we have this personal choice and family choice that we do what's best for our family.
As part of a compromise with Democratic leaders, should there be another health outbreak of any kind, there is language in the law allowing the governor to take action to mask again. In the studio, Lindsay Ward, 10 News, working for you.
A bill aimed at making your grocery shopping more affordable passed the Virginia House. Delegate Joe McNamara, who serves Salem, Craig, Roanoke, and Montgomery County, introduced House Bill 90, which would eliminate Virginia's grocery tax. There's a similar bill in the Senate. It's not clear which, if either, will get a final vote to become law, but removing the grocery tax is a key piece of Governor Youngkin's agenda.
The case of a deadly custody exchange in Salem has now come to a close. Zane Christian was charged in the murder of Rico Turner back in November of 2020. Today, Christian was sentenced to 26 years in prison. 10 News reporter Sydney Jackstimer was inside the courtroom when it happened. And Sydney, you said this was an emotional day.
Yeah, John, both the families of the victim and the defendant were shedding tears today during Christian's sentencing. The judge calling this case a tragedy, especially since there were children around when it happened and several innocent bystanders. Now, Christian pled no contest to second-degree murder, the use of a firearm to commit a felony, and 2 counts of malicious wounding back in 2021. Christian could have received a maximum of 43 years in prison, but the judge sentenced him to serve 26 years with 10 years of probation, citing the reason for a lower sentence was Christian's remorsefulness. This is what Christian had to say before he was sentenced.
I want to first off say I'm sorry for the trauma that I caused to the Turner family. My heart goes out to everyone involved.
Tonight on 10 News at 10:30 tonight, I'll tell you what Christian's estranged wife and Turner's fiance had to say today. In Salem tonight, Sydney Jackstimer, 10 News, working for you.
Turning now to get a look at your weather, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowitz joins us now.
And it looks like we're going to have some rain rolling in, maybe a little bit warmer temperatures, but then boom, some wetness.
Yeah, 60s to near 70 tomorrow.
Wow.
And then the rain hits as we head into tomorrow night. Now cool temperatures off on Friday. Here's a look at the satellite and radar composite, and you'll notice that although we have clouds around in some spots, we are dry. We're going to stay dry here for the most part tonight. Cannot 100% rule out a stray shower, but for the most part, we are dry. I want to show you this evening, we're looking at temperatures starting out at 7 o'clock around 50, falling into the mid to upper 40s by around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. We are indeed mostly cloudy this evening, but we're very, very mild. As a matter of fact, temperatures start out tomorrow for the most part in the 40s. Highs will hit the mid to upper 60s. So it is going to be a very warm day for us Thursday, but don't expect to see a lot of sunshine. More clouds than sunshine for us on Thursday. I can't rule out a couple of showers late in the day in the mountains, but without question, the best chance for rain comes Thursday night. We could even hear a couple of rumbles of thunder. As a matter of fact, Thursday night, the Storm Prediction Center has us in a marginal risk for severe weather. That's a level 1 out of 5. The storm threats, if we get any strong to severe thunderstorm, would be damaging wind. Brittany?
Hard work is paying off for students in and out of the classroom. It's all thanks to a Lynchburg group and a generous donation. One Community, One Voice is expanding their bike program, which stands for Believe in Kids Excelling. Each quarter, they give out 4 bikes, 1 for an honor roll student, 1 for good behavior, 1 for attendance, and 1 for most improved. The group is only doing this in 4 schools, but thanks to a $3,600 donation from Bank of the James, they get to add another one to the list.
And the greatest part about it is not only that the children that receive, but the other students that see what's going on and want that same opportunity.
One Community, One Voice is seeking more donors in hopes that every student can have this opportunity.
A unique learning experience for doctors just starting out. What's being done by one medical school to prepare students before disasters happen.
Have a question about current events, new laws?
We can help. Just ask 10.
It's easy. Go to WSLS.com, click on the menu icon, and click Ask 10. Type your question.
We'll get to work on your answer. Ask 10 on WSLS.com. Creating the next generation of doctors in Southwest Virginia.
Yeah, Lewis Gale Medical Center is giving its emergency medicine resident physicians a unique hands-on experience, and we can show that to you today. The doctors practice treating trauma patients in 4 simulated scenarios. They're doing this at the Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine, and they use the school's latest technology plus mannequins and actors for these simulations.
They were then given immediate feedback by instructors who watched them from a control room. Residents say the experience was great.
As real as they can make it, yeah. Like even the mannequins have pulses and breath sounds. Allows us to get more comfortable with these scenarios without having real patients at risk.
Lewis Gale says they're excited to have these residents take what they learn and use the skills when the new Blue Hills Emergency Room opens next month. It costs thousands every year to house veterans in our area. The one thing you can do to help without ever leaving your home.
And you are looking at a live picture from our Poor Mountain sky cam. Certainly a little more cloud cover today than what we had yesterday. A little bit breezy on top of the mountain. Outside of that, the winds haven't played a huge role in our forecast. I will, however, let you know when we could have gusts over 40 miles per hour coming up.
Veterans in our area need assistance, and you can help it all with a click of a button.
The Lynchburg Area Veterans Council is one of 3 national finalists to win a $10,000 grant, and they need your vote to help them win. Council President Tom Current says they'd use the grant to help homeless veterans in the Hill City. Right now, they're assisting a dozen service members with temporary housing by paying for hotels as they wait to receive benefits.
We could help get veterans off the street that are unhoused and get them qualified for other programs through the VA and through the state and through the Continuum Care Committee.
Maintaining the home for 3 veterans and paying for hotels cost the group more than $75,000 last year. So let's help them out. Voting ends February 28th, and we have a link at WSLS.com.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hi there, friends. I'm meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. The regional view showing that we're quiet now, but focus your attention to the west. That's where we have a cold front, and it's a powerful one, and it's only going to gain momentum and strength here over the next 12 to 24 hours. This is the culprit. This is our next weather maker that's going to bring us anywhere from about 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1 inch of rain as we head over the course of the next roughly 36 hours or so. So tonight, can't rule out a stray shower. During the daylight hours tomorrow, a couple of showers cannot be ruled out in the mountains after 3, 4 o'clock. But without question, the main game comes with cold frontal passage as we head into Thursday night. So by 9, 10, 11 o'clock Thursday evening, that's when the rain is really going to start to pick up, especially in the mountains. Going to have some heavier bouts of rain and maybe even a couple of thunderstorms as we head into Thursday night. But I'm cautiously optimistic that by the time we awaken on Friday morning, the rain will be gone. Other thing to watch. Look at the temperatures. So by around, say, 6 a.m. on Friday, temperatures are falling into the 30s and 40s. All right, so keep in mind, high temperatures tomorrow will likely be in the 60s to near 70. But behind that front, temperatures by Friday morning, 30s and 40s. And temperatures don't go up much even as we head into Friday afternoon. We stay in the 30s and 40s for the most part on Friday. So Thursday is very warm. Friday is the antithesis. It's going to be much colder as we end the work week, short-lived. By the weekend, temperatures start to go back up again. So again, most of the heavy rain with us stays north, west, and just south of us. For us, 1/4 of an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain with isolated higher totals possible towards the highlands where you could potentially get over an inch. Other thing, we're going to be watching the wind. The winds are going to increase tomorrow. They're going to stay strong even as we head into Friday. We have wind advisories and high wind warnings extending from the Great Lakes all the way south towards the Gulf Coast. No wind advisories yet for us, but that could change as we head over the next 24 hours or so. Winds will strengthen for us on Thursday and potentially be even stronger as we head into Friday. Now, winds tomorrow sustained 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting over 20 to 25, maybe even 30 miles per hour. So overall, tomorrow the winds will be breezy, arguably windy, and they're going to stay that way with maybe some gusts over 40 miles per hour as we head into Friday morning. So again, winds on the increase here very soon. 54 right now in Roanoke, 51 Lynchburg, 59 in Danville. It, however, is 48 in Blacksburg. The temperature outlook for really the rest of February, once we get, say, over the next couple of days or so, from the weekend all the way through the end of February, one of warmer than normal temperatures. We're looking at averages as you head late into February, highs 50s, lows in the 30s. We're looking at highs, though, in the 50s and 60s with lows in the 40s and 50s. So those overnight lows are going to be elevated for us here as we head into the latter part of February because of a southerly flow, which could actually bring in a touch of humidity for us across the region. So for tonight, clouds linger. We're not as cold. Overnight lows tonight between about 42 and 50. Your 3-day zone-by-zone forecast showing the NRV having your best chance for rain late Thursday into Thursday night, drying out as we head into Friday. Highlands 60s on Thursday, near 50 on Saturday. And for Lynchburg, you are looking at temperatures falling from 68 Thursday into the 50s as we head into Saturday and Sunday, back into the 60s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And for the Roanoke Valley, good chance for rain Thursday night, drying out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, dry, with another chance for rain Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Appy?
All right, Jeff, down in Daytona, the stars and cars getting cranked up for another season of racing and a special surprise presentation as the Trophy Tour turns south side again. Stay tuned. Sports is next.
And now, the Freedom First Sports Desk with John Appicello.
Coming to Daytona is special. It always is. And like you said, driving through the tunnel, you kind of get that feeling on it. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. When you come in, it's kind of the kickoff to a new season and a fresh start and a lot of opportunities. But it's exciting and it's fun to come back as, the Daytona 500 champion.
McDowell is the 2021 Daytona 500 winner, laying down the fastest lap in Tuesday's 2 opening practice sessions in the 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. Single car qualifying tonight for the front row and to set the field for the duels on Thursday. And the First and 10 Trophy Tour turns south side. A number of those schools didn't play at all in that shortened spring season. Fast forward to the fall, and they were taking the field for the first time since 2019. The Bulldogs of Coach Bobby Martin were one of those squads. No games in the shortened spring season, so it was on Coach Martin and his staff to somehow keep those young men involved, engaged, and working towards a goal they never really knew would come. Well, it did. Martinsville finished 4-5 with 1 cancellation this fall and made the playoffs as the 5 seed in Region 2C. Then they won a playoff game, defeating the 4 seed on the road before falling in the region semis. It was an admirable return for football for the coach. We caught Coach a little off guard today, but he handled the surprise with his usual class. He refused to let circumstances that were out of his control derail those Bulldogs. Coach Bobby Martin is your WSLS First and 10 Coach of the Year.
I think the biggest thing we did, I did the way my dad and my mom taught me, is you pull everybody together and you stay together and you find a way to communicate that we're going to get this done. We won't control everything. We're going to get it done. And I told Coach Murphy, I said, this was a great year because I had a great group of seniors. And when they bought in and they started leading, it made our job easier. And I asked my coaches, one day I came in, I said, we're not going to complain anymore. And they bought in, we stopped complaining. And we just started working together. And as a staff and as players, we just pulled together. And we didn't have any superstars. We had no superstar coaches, no superstar players. We all just pulled together.
Indeed, they did. It was the first time since 2017 Martinsville had a playoff game. First time in 5 years they advanced to the second round. News and notes for you, but you've got your Olympic medal count first. How about Germany moving past Team USA? We'll keep you posted on how that works out. Now we've got some news and notes for you. Blacksburg names Christiansburg assistant Zach Leonard as the new head coach. Campbell at Radford is 6:30, and Piedmont and Blue Ridge District title games tonight. Back to you guys.
A lot going on. NBC Nightly News coming up next.
We will see you back here at 7.